Croc over here, and today I just wanted to make a short video. Might not be too short, but I want to make a wishlist video. Get that fresh cut, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I want to make a short video on the 9 DLC characters that this is not really a guess, it's just the characters I would like to see in the game, so it's more of a wish list. I believe some of these characters have a really high chance, being that Ed Boon said that he wanted to add characters that were not in the first Injustice and get a bunch of new faces in here. So here's my top list for the 9 DLC characters I would like to see in Injustice 2, and I hope you all enjoy. And I'll go break down each character a little bit. Won't talk about what kind of abilities in the game that they'll probably have, but I'll go through their backstory in case some of you are not familiar with them. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's get started. Alright, so for number 1 we have a character called Black Racer, which his origin story is pretty crazy. So basically it's been changed throughout a bunch of different universes and stuff, and it's been passed around. It's also been revealed that Black Racer is the same being as Black Flash. So I'll just go over his powers. He has agility, cosmic awareness, death touch, divine powers, flight, healing, immortal, and vulnerability, phasing, ghost, power item, power suit, stamina, super speed, telepathy, teleport, and tracking. I believe this would be a great addition for Injustice 2. He's got a lot of powers, and it'd be interesting to see him in the game. I know we have several different incarnations of the Flash, but I feel like this would be have a good spot in Injustice 2. Alright, so the second character I would like to see, this takes place during the Bronze Age, would be Black Lightning. His name is Jefferson Pierce, is a graduate from Garfield High in Metropolis, who goes on to be an Olympic decathlon star and later a teacher at the school. He graduates from Kent State University with a teaching degree in physics. As a teacher, he works for New Carthage and later at the same Garfield High that he graduated from. Jefferson wastes no time in getting into trouble with a gang of drug pushers who are connected with the 100 organization. He does this by trying to clean the school of the pushers in a fight. A student named Earl Clifford helps Jefferson and is later killed for his efforts by a gang leader known as Joey Toledo. This is the catalyst that leads Jefferson into becoming Black Lightning. Distraught over the death of Earl, Jefferson turns to a man named Peter Gamby. Gamby owns a tailor shop that Jefferson and his mother lived above while he was growing up, and he became very close to as a child. Peter made a costume for Jefferson for when he came back, as if he knew that he would want it. When Jefferson returns, he presents it to him with the addition of a mask and an afro wig. Jefferson's identity becomes secure, but he also disguises his voice and adds a lot of street slang while he is in Black Lightning persona. So I feel like this would be a very good character to add to the Injustice 2 universe. Has a unique moveset, has powers of agility, blast control, electricity, disruption, EMP, enhanced electric field, force field, heat generation, levitation, magnetism, marksmanship, and radar sense. I just feel like this would be a good character to add in Injustice 2, similar to Raiden from Mortal Kombat. So, and we haven't seen a lightning user really in Injustice 2, and I feel like this would be a good addition. The third character I would like to see in Injustice 2 would be Killer Croc. Also known as Waylon Jones, was born with a condition that gave him a thick, scaly hide and razor-sharp claws and teeth. As a child, he was relentlessly bullied because of his monstrous appearance. When he was only 8 years old, he snapped and almost killed one of his schoolyard bullies. For that little incident, he spent the next 8 years of his life in reform school. He didn't like it much. Over the time, his contempt for humanity grew, and so did his body, mutating to grotesque proportions and becoming increasingly reptilian in appearance. The now sociopath Waylon Jones celebrated his 18th birthday by becoming a cold-blooded murderer. He served 20 years for that crime and emerged from jail to join a traveling carnival. He quickly became the main attraction as an alligator wrestler known as Killer Croc. I believe this will be a good character for Injustice 2, giving him the abilities that he's very strong and one of Batman's most formidable opponents. And I would just like to see what he would look like in Injustice 2. I feel like he would be a very good addition to the game. The fourth character I would like to see in Injustice 2 would have to be the Riddler. Also known as Edward Nygma, is a villain obsessed with riddles, puzzles, and brain teasers, who took the alias of the Riddler to commit crimes. Riddler frequently tries to outsmart Gotham's hero Batman, but is always defeated by the Dark Knight. After spending some time reformed working as a private investigator in Gotham, he has returned to his old villainous ways. I just feel like I really like this character's design, and I feel like he could have a lot of cool moves in Injustice 2 that would be awesome to see in a game. And he's just one of my favorite DC supervillains, and that's why he gets a spot on this list as a Injustice 2 wishlist character. My number 5th choice would have to be Billy Batson. He's also deemed worthy of becoming the champion of the ancient wizard Momarigan. Whenever he utters the word Shazam, young Billy Batson is struck by a magical thunderbolt and gains vast divine powers and abilities. In wake of Darkseid War, these capacities now stem from Siva Hormoner, Anapel, Zanus, Yuga Khan, Ate, and Momaragan, the wizard, as well as transforming him into Magic's champion, the world's mightiest mortal, Shazam. I really like this character in Injustice 1, and I just hope he makes a appearance in Injustice 2 as DLC, or at least in the game, since there's still a few characters that haven't been revealed. I just feel like he's would be a really good addition to the game, and that's why he makes the number 5th spot. The 6th character that I would like to see in Injustice 2 would have to be Dr. Kirk Langstrom, also known as the ManBat. Dr. Kirk Langstrom was working on a serum to help overcome his deafness using bat DNA, but because he had no funding, he tried it on himself and accidentally turned himself into the ManBat. Sorry. But this character would have to be one of my top picks for Injustice 2. Just the overall design and his moveset in Injustice 2 that they could have him be. It would just be amazing. Like, I think he'd be really cool. He has agility, claws, feral, flight, intellect, radar sense, shapeshifter, sonic scream, super hearing, super strength, unarmed combat, and vibration wave. I just feel like he would be a cool character to add to the game, and I would be excited to see what moveset NetherRealm Studios would give him. So that's why he gets the 6th spot on my character wishlist list. The 7th character I would like to see in Injustice 2 would have to be Trigon. He is also known as the father of Raven. Trigon was originally born of celestial blasphemy, spreading viral-like evil that would corrupt worlds and civilizations into self-destruction. In an effort to cleanse his soul of evil, the three divines summoned the Great Heart of Darkness to feast on his soul. However, Trigon was able to absorb the power of the Heart of Darkness, becoming a supreme power that would destroy countless worlds. He killed his mother and fathers, the Divine, shredding them of their flesh and wearing their skin. Unable to cross the Divine's barrier, Trigon would summon women from other worlds, consummate them with them, and send them back, spreading his evil to destroy countless universes. I believe this would be a really awesome character to add to Injustice 2, and I like the way he looks and everything. I think he looks like a badass, and he has crazy powers, so he could be a force to be reckoned with in Injustice 2, and that's why he gets my number 7th spot on my character wish list. The eighth character that I would like to see in Injustice 2 would have to be Two-Face. Pretty sure a lot of people are familiar with his origin, so I'll just briefly go over it. Formerly the DA of Gotham City, Harvey Dent was an ally of Batman and Commissioner Gordon until he had acid thrown onto the left side of his face by a mob boss, scarring him for life. The incident drove Harvey insane, and he became Two-Face, obsessed with chance and always carrying a double-headed coin, which he flips to determine his every decision. We didn't get to see this character in Injustice 1, and he's a pretty important character as far as the Batman mythos goes. I feel like he could be interesting. I don't know exactly what his moveset would be, but I feel like he would be a pretty cool character to add to the game, and it'd be interesting to see NetherRealm Studios' take on the character and if they added him. Alright, my last and final character for the 9th character slot for DLC for Injustice 2 would have to be Tanya. Tanya Zara is the daughter of magician Giovanni John Zatara in Sindela. A member of the mystical Homo Magi race, Tanya is a direct descendant of the artist and magician Leonardo da Vinci, and is related to Nostradamus, Alessandro Cagliostro, the noted alchemists Nicholas Flamel and Evan Fulcanelli, and Lord Arion of Atlantis. Her cousin Zachary Zatara is also a magician. I just feel like this would be a good character. I loved her in Injustice 1, and I really hope she makes a return in Injustice 2. I know the chances of that happening are slim due to the fact that Dr. Fate is in here and pretty much confirmed already. And I know he has they would have very similar abilities as far as magic and stuff like that goes. But I would like to see her return in Injustice 2, and this is a wish list, and that's why she gets the character 9 spot on my list, and probably my most requested character on this list. Alright, so that was my list for the 9 DLC characters that I hope appear in Injustice 2. This is my own personal list. I know some of you guys might have different opinions. There is some characters I don't really care for. That's just I'm not a big fan of, and that's why they're not on this list. This is all personal preference, and it's my own personal opinion. So if you guys want to see other characters or different characters in Injustice 2, please leave a comment down in the comments and let me know what characters you think should be in Injustice 2. I know I didn't put Red Hood in here. I believe he has a good chance of being in the game anyway, so I didn't add him. And so several other characters I already know that are on the leaked roster list. That's why they're not on my wishlist list, is because I'm pretty sure that they're already going to be confirmed in the game. And if you go by the leaked roster, it's pretty much true. It's pretty much confirmed on the leaked roster. So I didn't bother putting them in my wish list character roster. This is just the 9 DLC characters that we don't know who they could be. And I hope they don't add an MK character, but they probably will, because it's just they're usually the most profitable of the DLC, so they probably will, and it'll probably be Sub-Zero. But that's just my personal preference. I don't feel like MK characters really feel well in Injustice 2, just the way the game plays. I feel like they're really good in MK, and then when you put them in Injustice, they feel weird to me and clunky. But that's my own personal opinion. It doesn't really matter. NetherRealm Studios will probably put Sub-Zero in the game anyway. So anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hope to see you guys in Injustice 2 on May 16th. Peace.